All right. I think we are ready to roll. So, guys, on the last video, I just was experimenting, and then I recorded like that, which could be better, but in the video playback, not so much. Maybe I was wrong, so I'm gonna try to do something like that with the front camera, but maybe not on the next videos. I'll try to do with the back camera just to see. A good thing here, I have this watch time, so try not to make it so long. But the topic I was wondering today, and I was like thinking, for the last days, and today I was with a friend that won a amateur golf championship here in the countryside in the city, and it was really funny. I was like, yesterday I was already thinking about comparison. This is a very thin topic to talk about, because I think we should always strive to be better, and then we look for all kind of inspirations, or people just got there in whichever area we want to achieve. For example, if I always talk like that. You only ask how to climb the Everest for the person who just did that, right? Something like that. Social proof in other marketing words. But nevertheless, but then there's a problem with that, which kind of is like that guy, I don't remember the name, I think it's Richard something, the first, I don't know. I will try to remember next time. I will get better with editing. Sometimes I get things that I've seen, read, and comes in my mind. And the next time not next time, over time, I will try to edit more, but maybe you lose the purpose of talking out loud and connecting the dots. But speaking this subject, I saw some people like from the high school today, but I was with this friend that in Brazil we say we never met somebody drinking milk, only drinking alcohol and beer. It's kind of true, but it's kind of sad at the same time, because this drinking is like fucking marketing, like the Marlboro Cowboy, and then he ended up fucked up with both lung cancer. And alcohol fucks you up. It's a nervous system depressing, socially accepted drug. It fucks your neurons, and it's good. Of course, it is good to drink some beer, the moment to savor, and the laughs, the wine with your wife, with your loved one, but it does you harm, right? As Charlie Munger says, like, will I pay something to make my head function worse? That's the true logic. But I'm doing these tests now to see if then on other platforms will I switch or see the time. But the thing was comparison. And then every time we either look to be, as in Bible, better, like Jesus, or like in our current word, mundane, like I don't know, Elon Musk, or those guys like Charlie Munger, we try to absorb the good things we have to be really, really careful about comparison. Really, really careful, because um, from a moment on, it, in a way, it catches you to other emotions. Like, it's really hard. Like, I mean, let's see. Even you can do that on sport. Like today, the most preeminent Brazilian sportsman would be Neymar. Absolutely. There's this tennis kid guy who is a promise now. I don't know his name, João something. Very young. That could be the another Gustavo Kirten or so. Of course, there were all the MMA guys in Brazil: Shogun, Anderson Silva, Vanderlei Silva, now Alex Poitin, and many others, of course. But it's really, really hard when you try to compare and to achieve and to do something, not to take into account the backgrounds, the ZIP locations, the geo reference, the belief systems that they were implanted on person's head, and if you really, really see it closely, you really have to be careful with that. Although when you're trying to do more, be more, you have to be, it takes some time for you to understand your own genetics, your beliefs, your financial status, how many hours in the day actually you have, because it's really different from this guy like João from the tennis, who was really, really, really from the beginning supported by his father, who was like from one of these Brazilian funds that got well. And then he had like the planning ahead, right? The planning, which in Brazil is really, really hard, because in the last 30 years you have one currency, which is Brazilian real, which is like peanuts already, like 6 times from devaluated from dollar from since its inception. But before that we had a pandemonium, you know, which was like 4 or 5, 6 currencies created, like I don't know what shit clown was already happening there. But that caused hyperinflation, which in Germany 1938 caused that motherfucker with the mustache to rise from power with sweet words from a desperate population to believe in us, a miracle and a savior, and that not ends good. In a human one, it doesn't end good. But the comparison, you really, really, when they say you have to try to compare yourself as what you were yesterday or the day before with yourself, always striving to be better. And then this was really fun when I saw these guys from high school, like 20 plus something years ago. I was looking at them. Probably they didn't recognize me, I don't know. But I did, 5 of them. And it was really, really fun to see that. How I'm not the same person I was. And that's good, because as Alice used to say, like, to bed if the man's if a man with 50 years old is the same as 30 years old. But we have to take care, be careful how we compare ourselves to the others when we aspire to be something better. Because of course we never be like Jesus Christ, right? That's what Lucifer, the devil, tried to do, and of course, God wouldn't allow that, and then he fell. That's why he's the falling angel. So, bottom line is not to make things really, really long. Maybe this to be continued. It was something that I did not. I haven't matured that yet enough, because I was trying to be better now to learn something from the internet. Then I look back, but that guy was already like 20 years ago doing that. So it's something. It's a topic that I still gonna mature it over time. Hopefully so. As my English, which is like sucks, man. I really, really. One of the points of this is to get it smoothly out. I have to talk better, more fluidly, and let's see what happens. Maybe just the first time I will look around. Here I was in this event, and then I let them talk and do the things. I was just seeing my friends, because maybe I try some swings. I to get into a new challenge. But then they were talking about the championship and stuff, so I decided to go take some notes and have a better usage of my time, not to just chit chat, something like that. Time's gonna end up eventually, and I try to not to waste mine, as in sometimes I already did, and then we call it experience. That we have to try to be more focused. Of course, there's the balance of letting go and being focused, but okay, that's it. Just the topic, and hopefully I'll elaborate more, think about that more sometimes on the other. Take care.